The matchday 3 of Europa League took place. Lille defeated Milan, headed by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Ramos insulted former Real Madrid player Achraf Hakimi in the match against Inter, and Leo Messi was mocked after an epic video from a match against Dynamo Kiev. Special for you, we have found the full version, which will make the point clear. Hello everyone, this is Football News Channel, and here we collect the top news every day just for you. Subscribe and you will save a lot of time without surfing the web. Friends, which club has the strongest attack in the world football at the moment? Write your thoughts in the comments below. Now, smash like to the video because we are about to start. Manchester United appealed to the representatives of Mauricio Pochettino, but its management doesn't want to sack Solskjaer yet. Solskjaer declined to talk about resignation from Manchester United. "I'm doing my best," said the Norwegian. Barcelona, Juventus, Manchester City, Real and Milan are interested in Borussia Mönchengladbach forward Marcus Thuram. David Alaba can move to Real Madrid. His agent Zahavi is interested in the deal. Kane scored his 200th goal for Tottenham in his 300th game for the club. Harry's anniversary goal was scored against Ludogorets. Only two players scored more: Bobby Smith, 208 goals, and Jimmy Greaves, 266 goals. AC Milan lost for the first time in 25 matches. The club was defeated by Lille, 0-3. Balotelli asked for a training with Franciacorta, the club of the 4th league in Italy. The player has already started to train with the team. The Swedish national team snubbed the possibility of Ibrahimovic's return. The coach of the national team, Janne Andersson, talked upon the matter. "My favorite goal? There has been a very special one that has marked my career, such as the one achieved in Lisbon against Atletico." Dr. Leopoldo Luque commented on the condition of the former Argentinian national team striker Diego Maradona after the surgery due to subdural hematoma. "Maradona's recovery is going well. He wants to leave the hospital. I'm not surprised by Milan's performance. Youngsters are working with the mentality of Ibrahimovic," says Milan's winger Samuel Castillejo. Son made an assist in 17 seconds after coming on as a substitute in the match with Ludogorets. Solskjaer's resignation is inevitable if he continues to remain the same spirit. "Something's wrong with Manchester United," said Dimitar Berbatov. FC Bayern forward Joshua Zirkzee has tested positive for coronavirus. Zile has already recovered from the disease. Ramsey injured his thigh muscle and may miss up to 3 weeks. Juventus plays against Lazio on the 8th of November. Champions League clubs score a record of 3.25 goals per game. There were 3.24 goals last season. Van der Wiel suffers from panic attacks. He couldn't manage to find the club for a long time. He wasn't even taken at a free price. Now the Dutchman is having a contract with Waalwijk. Manchester United is counting on Solskjaer for the long term, Sky Sports reports. Marcus Thuram has been called up for the French national team for the first time. His father, Lilian Thuram, was a world and European champion. UEFA asks FIFA to revise upon the handball rule and not penalize accidental hits. Pogba is dear to everyone at Juventus, but it's too early to think of the transfers, said Juventus sporting director Fabio Paratici. "It is normal that we are not seen as a contender for winning Champions League within what has happened in recent seasons," said Gerard Piqué. "Pogba is a world-class player, but he is such a problem at Manchester United," said Paul Ince. "I feel needed at Juventus. I'm so loved here," claimed Alvaro Morata. "I'm pretty sure Başakşehir ran more than Manchester United. That should never be the case in any game," said former United striker Robin van Persie. "Barcelona is in decline and it's getting worse every year, though the changes were obliged to occur," said Gerard Piqué after the match with Dynamo. Manchester United broke a record streak of wins in 10 away straight games, having been defeated as a guest for the first time since January. Ronaldo is the best player of Juventus in September. Morata is the best one in October. Werner is now Chelsea's regular penalty taker. Jorginho doesn't care who converts the shots from the 11-meter mark, said Frank Lampard. The assistants said that appointing the penalty for Messi was not quite fair, said the head coach of Dynamo Mircea Lucescu. The third match day of the Europa League group stage took place yesterday. All the results are in front of you. You can also see the table of the groups. And now we are moving on to the main news of the episode. Let's go! Traditionally, a brief set about the main events of the Europa League. Benfica and Rangers presented the most colorful match of the day. The teams of Jesus and Gerard broke out in the firefight, 3-3. Tottenham won an away match over Ludogorets, 1-3. Goals were scored by Kane, Lucas Moura and Lo Celso. In one of the most interesting groups, Group F, Real Sociedad beat AZ Alkmaar 1-0 thanks to a goal from Porto, and Napoli coped with Rijeka 1-2. In Group A, Roma defeated Cluj 5-0. Mayoral scored a brace. Mkhitaryan, Ibanez and Pedro also netted the ball each. Arsenal dealt with Molde in a badass manner, 4-1. We are to know the goals from Pepe and Willock. The fact of Villarreal being included in our review is only because of the downpour that hit the pitch before the match. This is a must-see. The game itself was won by the Yellow Submarine, 4-0. Leicester trampled Braga with a similar score, 4-0. Iheanacho's double, Praet and Madison also made it to the greater amount of goals. In the central match of the day, Lille unexpectedly crushed Milan in the away game 0-3. Yazidji scored a hat-trick in front of the great and mighty Zlatan. A new scandalous episode in the career of Sergio Ramos. Spanish TV representatives have recorded the conflict between the captain of Real and ex-player of Blancos Achraf Hakimi, who now plays for Inter. The incident occurred during the match between Real and Inter in the Champions League on Tuesday, when Hakimi fell in the box of Madrid in the hope of a penalty. The leader of Real didn't like these actions very much, and he immediately made it known about his displeasure. "Get up, son of a bitch! Get up! Stop screeching like a rat!" Ramos said, trying to get Hakimi to his feet. Real won that brawl with a score of 3-2. Hakimi gave an assist to Benzema, and Ramos had something to praise, the 100th goal in his career. But this episode is maybe the most memorable to consider. Guardiola once again called Messi the best defender in the world. But Lionel didn't quite live up to that claim when he beat Dynamo Kiev. Messi has scored his fourth penalty in the current run, but the Argentinian is not famous on the internet for this act. A video went viral on the network in which the captain of Barcelona refuses to press the Dynamo Kyiv player, allowing to calmly pass him by. It should be noted that this episode happened at the very end of the game, and the longer version of the video shows that Leo did try to have the ball before the final whistle sounded. Obviously, the Barca leader was simply tired right at the time of the match. Friends, a fresh video about football players whose careers have been destroyed by women has been released on Top Football. This is our new channel. It's an insanely interesting top, which we invite you to watch. The video is in front of you. Well, we gotta say goodbye here. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.